So every year there's this POSH training that happens in an organization, right? Now people who work in corporate would know what is POSH, which is Prevention of Sexual Harassment Act, and it's a mandatory training. So since it is mandatory, everyone attends it. You sign the attendance, you sit in a 1 hour training, and you leave. So that's how it happens. But in real life, what happens? It's more than the slides that you see in the training program. Now, I'm going to share something which I have seen over the years that happens in the organization. Now, this is not theory, not law. This is purely my observation that I'm going to share. So, as I was working in HR for almost 15 years, over 15 years, I have seen these cases. Now, there have been cases where people were removed, and mind you, at senior level. There have been cases where women have filed a complaint. You know, the due diligence was done. It's a process, right? So you cannot just remove someone if someone files a complaint against you. So I'm trying to say, yeah, yes, when things done professionally, POSH does work and the actions are taken. Now there have been cases where some information comes to us via it doesn't come direct. Now there was this girl who was being not just verbally harassed but sexually, physically also, and most of them had noticed this. Now, so this, like I said, this came via and it was in some office party. Now when we told her to file an official complaint, she stepped back. She said that this is I have given him a warning, and I don't think I want to file a complaint. Let's leave it. Let me just see. I understand the fear. So they have this fear about losing their job, and they're worried about their identity. They're worried about, what if something happens to my dignity, etc., which I understand. Unfortunately, the warning that you have given without documenting or without filing an official complaint, that will not help. It is going to give that person another chance to repeat a behavior with you or with someone else. Now, I'm also going to share something so that we understand there are other side of POSH also. Now there was this female who filed a POSH case against her manager because he was not approving her leave or holidays. Now, feeling harassed and feeling upset are two different things. That is why POSH has to be taken seriously, not emotionally but professionally. Because this false cases not just harm the accused, it weakens the genuine process. This brings me to a very important thing that I wanted to share. When you're working in corporate, please keep your language professionally. If you think that you're joking, even if you think that it is not going to harm, if you think that I have not meant anything of it, but you never know what the other person is thinking. I might have a different experience. I would feel something else. I am uncomfortable with your jokes. Workspace is not your personal space.